Number 10, Boston Peterson.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
The Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, as always, presented by Heidemann Associates. Get a free legal consultation by calling 801-472-7742 and let them know Rewind sent you. I'm Alex Nalpus, and I want to welcome you into Farmington High School, home of the Farmington Phoenix, where we get ready to kick off a 6A quarterfinal between the Farmington Phoenix and the Syracuse Titans. Both these teams one game away from heading over to Zions Bank Stadium next week and playing in the Final Four of the 6A tournament. But first, they got to take care of business here. For the Farmington Phoenix, they come into this one 11-3 overall, 9-3 in region, tied for second place. And they began the season undefeated. They were 5-0 up until a loss against the Davis Darts. They lost 3 straight after losing to Davis, including games to Weber and Layton, where they were held scoreless in those. But since then, they've been on a great run, 6 straight wins heading into this one. And they'll be looking to continue that streak against the Syracuse Titans. The Titans coming into this one 10-7 overall, 6-6 in region play. Ended up in 4th place of Region 1. They started region play with a 4-1 record, and at one point was at the top in a 3-way tie with Farmington and Davis. But since they lost 4 straight, including 2 games to the Fremont Silverwolves, the Davis Darts, and Farmington, they ended up with strong region wins. And they've started the tournament well, and now here they are having an opportunity at a quarterfinal match at Zions Bank Stadium next week. We're underway here at Farmington High. It's going to be the Farmington Phoenix in black shooting to your left. The Syracuse Titans in the white shooting to the right here in the first half. Free kick called. An early one against Syracuse. Ball played in over the top by the Phoenix, cleared out by the Titans, and now Syracuse want to play quickly the way with Cragen. Cook trying to play it over the top. One out well by Andrik Villafaña in the middle of the park, and it lands at the feet of a Phoenix. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Farmington Phoenix. Ball played in and cleared out by Cooper Eddy. Another throw-in coming up for Farmington. This time taken by Stetler. Stetler out wide to Boston Peterson. Peterson now in possession. Peterson with a nice little skill there, trying to take it in near the top of the 18. Peterson still in possession. That ball takes a deflection, comes back out, lands at Peterson, low-driven cross, and cleared out by the Titans. It's a foot race now between Hamlin, and that ball does go out of bounds, last coming off of Reich and Hamlin. So it'll be a throw-in coming up for the Phoenix with McIntosh to throw. Takes a bounce. Coming the other way now for Syracuse. Nice little skill there from Cole Jank. Jank find Ashby. Chase Ashby now with an opportunity, taking the shot straight into Ty Richardson. And a good save there from the senior goalkeeper for this Syracuse side. Heading into this one, we do want to highlight Ty Richardson as well as David Wadsworth, the 2 goalkeepers in this one. Ty Richardson, who held Layton scoreless in the first round of the tournament, made some pretty important saves in that one, but it was his performance against Roy that also earned him lots of applause as he made some big vital saves against the Roy Royals in the last round to put Stetler trying to tee it up from distance. And here comes Ashby. Ty Richardson coming out well, reading that one well, and handles possession. It's going to be a big night tonight for Ty Richardson. On the other side, Davis Wadsworth, who is amongst the top goalkeepers in 6A, only conceding 11 goals on the year. He held Harriman scoreless in the last round, and he'll be looking to keep that clean sheet streak up against Syracuse. That ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Syracuse throw. Looking for Hamlin. It's a nice rise there from Farmington to just clear that one out. Goes out for another Titans throw. That ball takes a deflection over McIntosh, and it lands at the feet of Cragen. Cragen with an opportunity for Syracuse to cross into the box, looking for Reynolds. Comes out the other way, and now it's Farmington in possession with Peterson. Back towards the middle of the park. Patrick playing it back and cleared out by Hellquist. Syracuse trying to win back possession. McIntosh now for the Phoenix. McIntosh, nice ball played in over the top. Ashby giving chase. Trying to beat Ty Peterson to that one, but Peterson comes out well. Takes the deflection, and it will be a throw-in for Syracuse. Another deflection, this one off of Jaden Peterson. And a throw-in played in quickly, but then cleared out by Luke Haven. Throw-in coming up again for Syracuse. Looking deep near the 18, cleared out by Peterson. Patrick trying to control again. Syracuse fighting for that ball, coming the other way now with Peterson. It's Boston Peterson. Plays it into Ashby. Ashby trying to connect again with Boston Peterson on the wing, but that one goes out of bounds as they can't connect. Throw-in coming up for the Titans. For this Farmington side, they got the first round bye coming in the 4th seed of the RPI. Didn't play until the last round where they took on the defending champs, the Harriman Mustangs. Harriman with an upset on their mind again, similar to the one that they did last year, but Davis Wadsworth and this side, this Phoenix side, playing very well. And that one goal from Chase Ashby is the difference as they take down the defending champs. And again, just want to keep that 6-game win streak alive to make it to Zions Bank Stadium next week. As Wadsworth will clear. Taking a deflection. Coming off of Hellquist. Hellquist wins back possession. Hellquist up to Ashby. Patrick, nice ball in behind to Peterson. Peterson back to Ashby. Ashby near the top of the 18, taking it in. The shot. Low-driven shot, cleared off the line. Big opportunity for the Phoenix to get in front. And now Syracuse can clear. Syracuse winning back possession in the middle of the park with Villafagna. Antric Villafagna battling out against Ashby. Nice pressure there, nice press from Ashby. And it ends up going out of bounds. It'll be Syracuse throw. Ball back in play now. And it just comes out for another throw. This is Thompson with the throw-in. Hamlin trying to get ahead on that one. Goes out of bounds again for another Syracuse throw. For the Syracuse Titans, again, it was a 2-0 win against Region 1 rivals Layton that set them up with a big match against Region 2 Roy Royals. Roy came into the tournament as the 5th seed in the RPI, but Syracuse had other ideas of who was going to take that game. They end up upsetting the 5th seed 3-2. And now the 12th seed Syracuse have a chance here at Farmington to play for a Final Four spot. As Cragen with the throw. Comes off of Stetler. And it goes out for another Syracuse throw-in. About 10 minutes played here at Farmington High. We're level at 0-0. Syracuse trying to attack with the throw. Long throw in there from Hamlin. Lands at Cragen. It's going to be a foul called against the big captain, Hamlin. Phoenix free kick. Big game from Hamlin last time out as he got 3 assists in that 3-2 win against Roy. And, of course, Hamlin will be looking to do the same here tonight as Stetler plays it out wide to Jank. Jank, the cross into the box. Richardson handles that well. Plays it out quickly, and here comes the Titans trying to mount an attack of their own. This one's McFarland. McFarland looking out wide to Hamlin. Great pass in behind to Reichen. And Hamlin couldn't get the best connection on that ball. That one goes out for a goal kick. As Davis, Wadsworth to take. Wadsworth plays it out, looking upfield for Ashby. Ashby doesn't get ahead to it. Syracuse possession as Cragen with a nice turn. Taking it out to the wing, and Cragen with an opportunity looking in. Giovanni Fuentes lets that one go and can't connect with Cook. McFarland again out to Fiafania. Fuentes now into the middle to Smith. Here comes Cook. The shot takes a deflection, I believe, and it lands at the hands safely of Davis Wadsworth. Peterson to Hellquist. Hellquist, nice pressure there from Hamlin as Syracuse trying to win the ball back high up the pitch. Comes out now for Farmington. Trying to play Ashby in behind. Ashby, he's onside. Out on the wing, the cross into the box from Ashby, but it's over the head of Jank. And now Jank trying to battle it out with Cragen for possession. Comes off of Cragen, so it's going to bring up our first corner kick of the match. And it goes to the home side, to the Farmington Phoenix. Big set piece opportunity as the ball is played in far post, goes over Ashby, and it will go out for a Syracuse throw. Throwing coming up for the Titans as Rhett Thompson to take. Thompson into Villafana. McFarland has to play it out. One back by Farmington as Peterson. Nice defensive play there from Rhett Thompson. And it goes out of bounds for another throw. Thompson push in the back there from Hellquist on the freshman Giovanni Fuentes. And it's going to bring up a free kick for the Syracuse Titans. Cook playing in the free kick. Nice ball there from Cook, but cleared out well by Farmington. Possession one back. Landon Merrill trying to battle it out. Lands at the feet of Ashby, and Ashby plays a ball in nicely to Peterson. And now Boston Peterson with the opportunity as he dances around the top of the 18, takes a deflection. Still with Farmington. And that ball is cleared by Syracuse. All the way back to Davis Wadsworth. It's going to be Jaden Peterson now in possession for the Phoenix, as Ashby trying to win that one back. Syracuse and a foul called against Ashby. It's going to be the captain, Jack Cook, coming all the way back to take the free kick. And we'll see what Syracuse can do on this set piece opportunity as Cook plays a ball in over the top. Davis Wadsworth has to punch it out, lands at Hamlin near the top of the 18. Cleared out well by Farmington. One back by Syracuse, and here comes an opportunity for the Titans as looking to play Giovanni Fuentes. Nice defensive cover there from Peterson to just shield that one. And that ball goes out for a goal kick. Guys to keep an eye on, guys to look out for tonight for the away side. It's going to be captains Riken Hamlin and Jack Cook, the top goal scorers for the Syracuse side and the top assister for the Syracuse side. And they'll be looking to build the attack against the Phoenix. For the home side, it's Chase Ashby who leads the attack, as well as Boston Peterson, who's a great winger for this Phoenix side. As that ball played through, taken down inside the box. Referee says no, and the ball's coming the other way for Farmington. As that ball played in behind to Ashby, but he is in an offside position, so the flag will be raised on the far side. Big call from the ref over here on the defensive end for the Phoenix as Titan was taken down inside the box, but the ref waved it off. And Farmington was able to clear. Free kick coming up for Syracuse as Eddie playing it in over the top, but it goes straight back to Wadsworth. And Wadsworth, who just clears. It's Cragen winning possession in the middle of the park. It's pickpocketed there by Ashby. Ashby trying to play it out wide to Jank, and that one goes out for a Farmington throw. Substitution coming up for the home side. It's Mac Jensen checking in for Jackson Cheney. Ball played in. Farmington still in possession. This one comes off of a Phoenix. So we'll be throwing Syracuse. Looking for Cook. Cook lets it bounce over Peterson. Giovanni Fuentes wins it well. And still possession with Syracuse as the shot from distance. Big save there from Wadsworth. Comes up, has to push it up onto the upright. And it's going to be a Syracuse corner kick coming up. How about the shot from distance, trying to curl it into the top corner. But a big save there from Wadsworth. Corner kick for Syracuse as Riken Hamlin to take Hamlin, the cross into the box. It's low, and it only finds Jaden Peterson, who is able to clear it out well for Farmington. Throw-in coming up for Syracuse as Hamlin will throw it in. Hamlin's going for the long throw. Going. Takes a couple of deflections. Comes off to McFarland, and the shot is out. Good idea there from James McFarland, as it does take a deflection, so it will be another corner kick coming up for the away side. And it's going to be the big captain, Reichen Hamlin, to take. Hamlin, the cross into the box. It's low. It's driven to the first post. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick. And Davis Wadsworth to take the goal kick. And we're going for a water break here in the 6A quarterfinal. So we'll take one as well. Stick with us for more first half action when we return. I want to welcome you back into Farmington High School. I'm Alex Napolis, bringing you the action from the 6A quarterfinals, as the Farmington Phoenix are currently deadlocked at 0-0 with the Syracuse Titans. Taking a quick water break as things begin to warm up here in the state of Utah. Getting ready to resume action. It's going to be a Davis Wadsworth goal kick to get us back into play. And it's been a good encounter so far. Both teams just trying to test each other out, see where they're going to be able to find spaces in behind defensively. It's been good wing play so far from Farmington, as well as the Titans. We'll see who's able to find a goal here in the first half and break the deadlock. Fouls called here near the middle of the park. We'll see what the call is here after a collision. And the official heading over to the near side bench to let head coach Aaron know what the decision is. And after some discussion here on the near side, we get ready to resume play. So they're going to give the ball here to the Titans as we get going again with Jack Cook playing it out wide. Hamlin, the cross into the box. Cragen can't get ahead on it. Another good close opportunity from the Titans. As we have a substitution here for the home side. It's going to be Dayton Patrick and Boston Peterson to take a breather. As we get things rolling again with Cragen. Cook gets ahead. And then it's Luke Haven with the clearance to land at Villafana. Hamlin. Nice little skill there from Hamlin. And Stetler wins back possession for the Phoenix, trying to play it out wide quickly. I was going for Ben Wright. A little bit behind, throwing for Syracuse. Ball over the top. Cook, Haven, and then Hellquist gets ahead on it. Goes out of bounds for another Syracuse throw. Jack Cook to take the throw in here on the near side. And it lands back at the feet of Cook. Nice step there from Wright. Goes out for another Titans throw. Hamlin. Hamlin with another long throw in. Cleared out well by Farmington to land back at Reich and Hamlin. It's going to be Hellquist now to chase. And Hellquist clears. Chase Ashby coming the other way for Farmington. Out to Cole Jenk. Cole playing it back in and intercepted as Hamlin lets that one go out of bounds. Throwing for the Titans. Cook gets ahead on it to Fuentes. Cleared out by Haven. And Hellquist who boots it out. That one coming off of James McFarland. It's going to go out for a Farmington throw as Ben Wright can't play it back into Ashby. And we'll go all the way back, being chased down by Haven as it goes out of bounds for another Farmington throw. It's going to be Hellquist to throw it in. The throw lands at Mac Jensen. Jensen back in possession. Nice little poke there from Syracuse. And now Cook on the attack. Cook, the cross. Takes a deflection off of Luke Haven, and so we'll bring up a corner for the visitors. As well as a substitution for the visiting Syracuse side. It's going to be the captain, Rankin Hamlin, heading out for a breather. Tyler Reynolds, the senior, back in the game. Cragen, the cross into the box. It's to the far post. Trying to head it back near the top of the 18 where McFarland was there. Cleared out by Farmington. Jensen. One back by McFarland. Floated up over the top to Cragen. Cragen gets ahead on it. And Davis Wadsworth reads it well. Out by Wadsworth. Only to find Villafana. And all the way back to Davis again. Substitution for the home side. As Gavin Wayner check it in. Cheney trying to play it in over the top to Ashby. Cleared out by Syracuse. Only to find the hands of Davis Wadsworth again. Ashby gets ahead, and then Jenk gets ahead. Cleared out by Syracuse. Throw in coming up for the home side is McIntosh to take the throw. Flicked over by Jensen, and then one back by Syracuse. Cragen. McFarland. Cleared out by Syracuse. It's going to go out for another throw-in for the home side. As we got about 14:30 left to go here in the first. That ball out. Ashby with an opportunity. The ball played in over the top. Thompson gets a heel on it and is able to clear for Syracuse. Cole Jenk with the throw. Hellquist back to Jenk. Has to go all the way back. This time it's Luke Haven. Peterson. It's going to be Ashby now in behind. Ashby the shot off the post and cleared out by Syracuse. Big opportunity from Ashby to put Farmington ahead. Comes off the post. And it's still Farmington in possession with Hellquist. The cross takes a deflection off of Thompson. Still an opportunity. And that one comes off of Hellquist last. And what an opportunity for the Phoenix to go ahead. Ashby was in behind the defense, trying to tuck it in to Richardson's left corner. Comes off the post and cleared out by Syracuse. That close to opening the scoring here at Farmington. Cleared out by Richardson. Syracuse clears. Fuentes, who just steals that one. Big play there from Fuentes, trying to find Reynolds. And Peterson shields it off well. Out for a Farmington goal kick, played quickly by Davis Wadsworth. Peterson will now carry in possession. Comes off of Cragen, so will be a throw-in for Farmington. Syracuse winning back possession. This one's Jackson Cheney winning the ball back for the home side. Thompson steps up well. Hamlin. Reichen Hamlin taking it on the wing. Nice little skill there from Hamlin as he cuts back to the inside. Hamlin playing it through. Big step there from Haven to clear. Nice little bit of skill there from Reichen Hamlin to cut inside. Trying to filter a ball through in behind to Reynolds, and then cleared out well by Haven. Throw-in coming up for the Titans as Hamlin playing it in straight into the hands of Wadsworth. Good read there from the senior goalkeeper. McIntosh loses possession. Nice press from Syracuse. Wins it back is Stetler. out to Hellquist. Over the top, looking for Ashby. Ashby in behind. Nice step there from Cooper Eddy to clear for the visitors. And both sides really turning up the heat late in the first half. We'll see what Farmington are able to do here in possession off the throw. As Jensen back out to Jank. The cross into the box. The header does take a deflection off the Syracuse defense. And so it's going to bring up a corner kick for the Phoenix and a big set piece opportunity as the home side look to try to get ahead before the half. The cross into the box, far post, cleared out by Syracuse. Lands at Hellquist. Hellquist trying to tee it up, taking a shot from distance. Doesn't connect with it. Goes into the hands of Richardson. Richardson clears. Fuentes losing it out in the middle of the park. Out wide to Jank. Ashby. Still chase Ashby out wide to Cheney now. Ashby again. Takes a deflection off of Cragen. Hellquist with a throw. Ashby trying to take it in. Ashby, the shot from distance. Not too far off there from Chase Ashby as it goes wide of Richardson's post. Goal kick coming up for the Syracuse Titans. Richardson clears. Syracuse in possession, cleared out by Farmington is Mac Jensen. That ball trying to be played over the top, cleared out by Rhett Thompson. Big header there from Peterson. As Riker Smith trying to find a pass, intercepted by Farmington, and it's now Cheney coming the other way. It's going to go back to Hellquist. Hellquist now trying to play it in over the top. Cleared out by Syracuse. One back in the middle of the park by the Phoenix. Ashby is onside. Out comes Richardson. And now the flag does come up. It is offsides called against Chase Ashby. Good read there from Richardson to just come out and close down that angle for Ashby. But the flag is up. It's now McFarland playing it out wide to Cook. Cook underneath to Fuentes. Fuentes on the wing now. Comes off of Stetler. Throw-in coming up for Syracuse with 6:50 left on the clock. Cook. Throwing it in deep. Takes a couple of deflections and then cleared out by McIntosh. Substitution coming up for the visitors. As Riken Hamlin, as well as Tyler Reynolds. Or excuse me, it's just going to be Tyler Reynolds who just heads to the bench for the breather. Hamlin to throw. Deep throw in from Hamlin. The shot from distance comes off of Peterson, who does well to get in front of it. Doesn't let the shot go. And will bring up a corner kick for the visitors. And Syracuse has had much more possession on the attacking end since Riken Hamlin and Jack Cook switch switched wings as that ball just goes through and goes out for another corner kick. And Hamlin will come from the other wing to take. It's going to be an out-swinging corner here from Hamlin as the ball crosses into the box. It's low and cleared out by Farmington. Villafana getting a connection near the top of the 18. Can't put it on target. It's out for a Farmington throw, or excuse me, goal kick. Wadsworth to clear. Helquist throws it in. Out again for another Farmington throw. Helquist again. Cleared out by McFarland. Fuentes gets ahead on it. Hamlin. Hamlin back over here on the right side as possession won back by Farmington. Goes out for a Phoenix throw. Helquist again to throw. Nice bit of defensive play there from Luke Haven. And it's now a ball played through. Jensen is in a foot race with Eddy, and Cooper Eddy wins that one. It'll go out for a Farmington throw. It's going to be Mac Jensen. The cross, it's low into the box. Eddy clears. Jaden Peterson. McIntosh playing it in over the top. Jenk is there! Can't put it on frame! How about that run from Cole Jenk at the far post? Runs in all by himself. Gets the header. And it goes wide of Richardson's post. And another big opportunity for Farmington to get in front, and now Syracuse trying to respond with an attack of their own as that one comes the other way. Hamlin playing it in over the top. Cragen gets a foot on it, and then Peterson clears. It's now Jack Cook near the top of the 18. Cleared out again by Farmington. Fuentes wins back possession for Syracuse via Fagna. Thompson via Fagna again. Out to Reichen Hamlin. Hamlin taking it up on the wing. Nice play there from Hamlin, and then a foul called against Farmington. Big set piece opportunity coming up for the visitors as they have a free kick in a dangerous position. We'll see what Hamlin and company can do here as Hamlin plays the free kick in. Has to be punched out by Davis Wadsworth. And McIntosh clears. And then we'll say that it did go out of bounds, and so it's going to go back out for a Syracuse throw. It's going to be Jack Cook to take on the far side. McIntosh gets ahead. And Cook again. The cross into the box. Looking for a post. And that was more of a shot than it was a cross, but Davis Wadsworth reads it well. Has to just get a big bear paw on it to push it up over the bar. Corner kick coming up for the visitors with 45 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Hamlin to take the corner. It's low, near the top of the 18. Read well by Farmington and cleared. Still an opportunity as Villafaña can't bring in possession. Cook gets ahead on it. Villafaña now. Less than 20 left on the clock. Cleared out by Peterson. Five seconds left. We'll see as Ashby clears, and that'll wrap up that action here in the first half. We've reached halftime, tied at 0-0, where the Farmington Phoenix and the Syracuse Titans looking to book a spot in the Final Four at Zions Bank Stadium next week. We're going to take a quick step away here on KSL Sports Rewind. Second half action when we return. Welcome back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Annapolis, and we're here at Farmington High for this 6A quarterfinal matchup between the Farmington Phoenix and the Syracuse Titans. We're level at 0-0 at the break, getting ready to start the second half. We'll see if either one of these teams make an adjustment coming into the second half and get on the board early, as we get ready to kick things off for second half action. And it's underway as Farmington get the ball rolling here at home. Ball played in over the top by Hellquist, and Richardson just comes out, reads that one well. If you're just joining us, we are tied at 0-0. It was a good first half as both teams just trying to test each other out and see where they can put balls in behind, just like that one as Reynolds was running in. Cleared out well by Farmington. Both teams just kind of testing each other out. It's been Farmington who have had the better, clearer opportunities, as one specifically from Chase Ashby that just comes off the post, nearly putting the Phoenix ahead. But Syracuse has responded well with good attacking play on the wings from Reich and Hamlin, as well as Jack Cook. So we'll see what both sides can do here in the second half, with a spot to Zions Bank Stadium on the line. McFarland playing it out now for Syracuse. Out wide to Thompson. Thompson with a nice little turn there. Hamlin can't keep it in. Throw in coming up for the Farmington Phoenix. Ball played in. Cleared out by Syracuse. Hamlin trying to control possession. Hellquist loses it out. Nice press there from Villafaña as that one goes into the hands of Farmington. Ball out on the wing. Back to Peterson. And then intercepted by Syracuse. Cleared out by McFarland. Reynolds. Nice header there from Haven to just clear things out. And Cragen wins back possession for the Titans as that ball played in over the top. Peterson clears. Stetler. Thompson with an interception. Hamlin playing it in behind. Haven is fouled. This time by Jack Cook. So it's going to bring up a free kick for the home side of the Farmington Phoenix. Cleared out by Wadsworth. Ashby now looking to play Boston Peterson in behind, but the flag is raised here on the near side. And so it will be an offsides called against Farmington. Ball back in play. Boston Peterson trying to win that one back. He does. Opportunity and a whistle as that one goes out of bounds. Throw in coming up for Syracuse. Back to McFarland. McFarland who just has to play it back to Landon Merrill. Back in possession is McFarland. Viafania. Thompson. Hamlin trying to poke it through to Viafania, and then one back by Farmington. Boston can't control and goes out for a throw. Ball 10 out to Smith. Cleared out well by Haven, so we'll bring up a throw in for Syracuse. Wadsworth has to come out and just get a punch on the ball. Still in possession, and now one back by Farmington. Stetler coming up well. Ball played through to Ashby. Ashby giving chase on the wing. Chase Ashby, the cross into the box. Looking far for Janke, and that one goes out of bounds for a Syracuse goal kick. Jack Cook. Cook does a good job to get around his player. One back by Stetler. Takes a deflection, and it will be a Farmington throw. McFarland gets ahead on it. Cleared out by Cragen. Stetler playing it out wide. Here comes a big opportunity as Boston Peterson trying to cut inside. Peterson taking the shot. Comes off of Rhett Thompson. And it's going to bring up a corner kick for the home side. Nice play there from the senior forward, Boston Peterson. Teeing up a shot. And now the cross into the box. Still an opportunity over the bar. Comes off of a Syracuse Titan defender. So we'll bring up another corner. But what an opportunity there. As the cross is played in again near post. Comes out to Ashby. And it will be another corner for the Phoenix. It's going to be McIntosh to take. McIntosh, the cross into the box. Cleared out by Syracuse. One back by Farmington high up the pitch. And then Viafania relieves pressure. Syracuse can now hit on the break. Reynolds trying to play it in to Riker Smith. And it's one back by Farmington. As that ball will go all the way back to Ty Richardson. And possession again for the Syracuse Titans. Throw-in coming up now for Farmington. Ball is cleared, so we'll bring up another throw for the home side. Hellquist to throw it in for the Phoenix. Peterson. Hellquist. Nice little link-up play there on the wing as Hellquist back in possession, cleared out by Syracuse. Kept in bounds well there by Riker Hamlin, and now Hamlin with an opportunity as the Titans hit on the break. One back by Farmington. Hellquist clears. Merrill to Cooper Eddy. Eddy out. Intercepted by Farmington. One back by Syracuse. And then Stetler with an interception again. Stetler. Still in possession. One back now by Syracuse. And Syracuse has an opportunity. McIntosh intercepted. Janke giving chase, but it just goes out for a Titans throw. Substitutions coming up for the visitors as the freshman Giovanni Fuentes checking in again. Out comes Tyler Reynolds. Cook playing one in over the top, looking for Cragen, and cleared out by McIntosh. It's going to bring up a throw in for the Syracuse Titans. As that ball goes into the stands. And now back onto the field. Cragen will leave it for Hamlin. And it's now Hamlin to throw. Cragen wins it near the top of the box. And it goes out, or kept in bounds there by Boston Peterson, and it's now Farmington trying to hit on a counter. Hellquist over the top. Janke giving chase, but it just goes straight into the hands of Ty Richardson. Richardson clears. Fuentes. Gio Fuentes. Nice little skill there from Fuentes to find Cragen. It's now Riker Smith. Hamlin. Out wide to Cook. Jack Cook near the top of the 18, trying to take it in. Big step there from Boston Peterson to clear. And we'll bring up a throw-in for the visitors. Hamlin turns. Hamlin on the wing. Turns again. Taken down. No foul. And now cleared out by Farmington. And Ashby there will commit the foul, and it will be a free kick for the Syracuse Titans. Set piece opportunity for Hamlin as he floats one in. But the referee says no. And we'll take the free kick again. As he sets up the wall for the Phoenix. And now on the whistle, Riker Hamlin playing it in. Davis Wadsworth trying to come out and punch it, but can't connect. That ball stays inbounds, and now Landon Merrill, who will just play it all the way back to Richardson. Richardson to Merrill. Villafaña. Still Andric Villafaña to Fuentes. And one back by the Phoenix. Stetler playing it out to Peterson. Boston Peterson on the wing, trying to get around Rhett Thompson. Still Peterson. And that one will go out for a goal kick. Villafaña. Cooper Eddy. Hellquist gets a foot. And then Eddy has the ball still in the air. Peterson. Over through to Ashby. Ashby the cross into the box. Looking far for Jenke. Throw in quickly to Cheney. Nice step from the Syracuse defense. Still an opportunity from Farmington as the cross cleared out now by the Titans. Can't collect, and now Farmington wins the ball high up the pitch. Ashby, the cross, big slide tackle from McFarland to deny the cross from Ashby. And it's going to bring up a corner kick for the Phoenix. Ball played in. Flag raised on the near side. And played out quickly. A little miscommunication there. Ty Richardson comes out well. And maybe it was Jackson Cheney who thought he was off. There was a little bit of hesitation on the run. Richardson comes out and collects. And it's now Syracuse in possession with Thompson. Throw in coming up for the visitors, as well as a substitution as Tyler Reynolds checking back in. It's going to be Riker Hamlin who heads to the bench for a breather. Possession won back by Syracuse. Reynolds. Cheney wins it back, and it's now Stetler on the ball. Stetler out to McIntosh. Trying to play Ashby in behind. Big step from Cooper Eddy to clear that one. Throw in coming up for the home side with McIntosh. Nice little bit of skill there as Ashby in possession now. Over the top. And into the hands of Ty Richardson. Syracuse trying to play quickly. Reynolds. Cragen. Here comes Easton Cragen near the top of the 18. The cross into the box. Haven gets a touch. Near post. Villafaña. Cragen, the cross. Still an opportunity. And out now for a goal kick. Couple of deflections. And they will say that it did ultimately come off of a Phoenix. And so it will be a corner coming up for the visitors. Big set piece opportunity coming up for Syracuse. Cragen, the cross into the box. It's near the top of the 18. Still an opportunity for Syracuse. Floated one in. Wadsworth comes out. No foul called against Wadsworth. And cleared out by Farmington. Throwing for Syracuse. Ashby with a nice little bit of skill there as he plays Jank through. Out comes Richardson, clears out well. Big opportunity for Farmington as a ball is played in behind. And it's Ty Richardson, the goalkeeper, who wins the foot race. Jank now. McIntosh, the cross into the box. Cleared out by Syracuse. Cook in possession. Riker Smith looking for Fuentes. Gets ahead on it. And out for a Syracuse throw. Riken Hamlin checking in again for the Titans. This time it's Riker Smith who heads to the bench for a breather. Ashby on the wing now. The cross, it's low into the box. Jank, big step from Cooper Eddy. Substitutions coming up for the home side as Mac Jensen checking in again. And a water break called here on the pitch. We'll take a break here as well. Stick with us for more action when we return. I want to welcome you back into Farmington High School for the 6A quarterfinal matchup between the Farmington Phoenix and the Syracuse Titans. Quick water break. Halfway through the second half, we're still tied at 0-0. Both teams, again, having good opportunities throughout the second half to try to get in front. But so far, the game remains deadlocked. And as we approach the final 20, we'll see if anyone is able to find a breakthrough before this one goes to overtime. Just wrapping up the water break here as we get ready to resume action in the second half. I want to give you a quick reminder that next week we'll be live at Zions Bank Stadium on Monday and Tuesday, bringing you the 6A and 5A semifinal action here on KSLSports.com. And then Thursday we'll be live from America First Field in Sandy to bring you the action from the 6A and 5A championship matches. Getting ready to get things going again. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Syracuse side to get us going. Fuentes. Back to McFarland, and James McFarland still in possession for Syracuse. Merrill out wide, looking for Reynolds. The ball played in over the top, and Ty Richardson comes off his line to collect. Riken Hamlin in possession for the Titans is Villafaña, who loses it out to the Phoenix. Nice step from McFarland to deny an opportunity for Farmington as they retain possession. Jensen, the flag is raised on the near side. Offside's called against the Phoenix, so it will be a free kick for the visitors. Ball played out. Cook loses out possession, cleared out by Farmington. Merrill. Peterson, who just plays it over the top, and it's now a foot race between Merrill and Jank. Pulls it back, still Cole Jank. Jank trying to take it in, and now Merrill with a nice step to clear for Syracuse. Comes off of Fuentes, so will be another throw-in. And the officials say that it came off of a Phoenix, so will be a throw-in for Syracuse. Ashby trying to get around McFarland, does a good job of just playing that out wide. Here comes the Phoenix. That was Gavin, who just couldn't put it past the defender. So we'll bring up a corner for the Phoenix. The cross into the box, cleared out by Farmington. Or excuse me, Syracuse, as Farmington still in possession with Ashby trying to cross it in. Villafana takes a deflection, and it's now McIntosh to Jensen. Jensen trying to get it out wide to Ashby again, but it takes a deflection. Will remain Phoenix possession as Ashby with the throw. It's now Chase Ashby, the cross into the box, looking far post for Gavin Wayner. Goal kick coming up for Syracuse. Stetler wins back possession in the midfield. Big step from Andrick Villafana to win it back, and it's now Cook. Cook out wide to Cragen. Cragen to Smith. Smith underneath. Villafana, or excuse me, Fuentes trying to win that one back. Still an opportunity for Syracuse, and now a foul called against the Titans. Played out quickly by Farmington. It's now Jank. Cole Jank in possession, trying to get around Merrill. And it's Syracuse winning back possession. This time it's Fuentes. Villafana. Hamlin. Can't get around his defender, so will be a throw-in now for the Titans. The throw from Hamlin. Fuentes gets ahead on it, and it goes into the hands of Wadsworth. Cleared out by Davis Wadsworth. Eddy with a header. Cooper Eddy again trying to clear that one. Out of bounds for a Farmington throw. As Helquist to take the throw for Farmington. Nice step there from Cooper Eddy, as that one goes out of bounds for another throw-in for the home side. Throw-in for Farmington. It's now. Mac Jensen through to Ashby. Ashby with an opportunity. Can't get the shot off. Big defensive play from Thompson. Still Ashby. The cross into the box. Eddie doesn't get the best connection on it, but is able to clear it out. And it's going to be a corner for the Farmington Phoenix. Big set piece opportunity for the home side as Stetler looking far post. It's Gavin Wanner who gets ahead to it, but a foul called. And after the foul, we're going to have a Syracuse free kick taken by Ty Richardson. Thompson clears. One back by Syracuse and then out for a Titans throw. Thrown in quickly by Farmington. Substitution coming up for the home side. It's going to be Jackson Cheney checking in. Off comes number 4, Dayton Patrick, for the 4th seed. Ball played in. Out on the wing. The cross into the box. It's low, but Ty Richardson reads it well. Syracuse in possession with Villafana. Andrick Villafana looking for options. It's now Riker Smith. Smith out wide to McFarland. McFarland looking to play it in over the top for Jack Cook. Cook gets ahead just wide of the post. Hidden off the break. It's McFarland who plays a ball in beautifully over the top. Jack Cook gets ahead, can't put it on frame, but it's not far off as it just scratches the post on the way out. Close opportunity for the Titans. And it's now cleared out by Syracuse as Chase Ashby wins it back. Comes off of Ashby, so it will be a throw-in for the Syracuse Titans. Cooper Eddy in possession now for Syracuse. McFarland. It's now Cook. Cook trying to play it through to Riker Smith and into the hands of Davis Wadsworth. Cleared out by Wadsworth. It's going to be out for a Titans throw as Cragen, and he'll leave it for Drake Dickerson. Ball played in quickly. Here comes Riker Smith with an opportunity as he tries to play that one in underneath. Good read from Farmington and goes out for a Titans throw. You got 9 minutes left here in the second half. We're still deadlocked at 0-0. Both teams with good opportunities to break the score or to break the deadlock and get a goal. We'll see if Syracuse can tee something up here as Hamlin plays it deep. Wadsworth comes out with a punch via Fanga near the top of the 18. Takes a bounce. Coming the other way, it's now Chase Ashby. Ashby taking it to the wing. Chase Ashby still in possession. Back to Mac Jensen. Jensen with an opportunity to cross it into the box. Goes over the head of the Farmington side. Throw-in coming up for the Titans. Ball goes out of bounds, this time for a Phoenix throw, as we have some Phoenix substitutions as Boston Peterson checking back in, as well as number 26, Ben Wright, for the Phoenix. Ball in play. Peterson. Jack Cook made that one a little bit complicated on the clearance. Haven trying to save the corner, but it does go out. Corner kick coming up for the visitors, and a big opportunity again for Syracuse to try to get in front. The cross into the box. Peterson with a nice header out. Lands at the feet of Hamlin. That's how Reich and Hamlin, another cross played in. And this one straight into the hands of Davis Wadsworth as he tries to play it out quickly to Ben Wright. Farmington trying to hit on a quick counter. Cleared out by Syracuse. Fuentes trying to win possession in the middle of the park, but it's Cheney with the ball. Out wide to McIntosh. Ashby. Ashby the cross. And it's going to go out for a Syracuse goal kick. McFarland in possession for the Titans. Takes deflection off of Jensen, so will be Syracuse throw. Hamlin. Smith lets that one go through. Fuentes trying to chase. And it's now going to be a Farmington throw. Step there by Skylar Orton to clear. One back by Syracuse, cleared out by Syracuse. As Haven gets ahead on it. Cooper Eddy to Fuentes. Fuentes winning back possession for the Titans as Hamlin losing it out. Good pressure there from Farmington. And the Farmington Phoenix faithful not happy with that one. They were calling for a hand as we play on here. Opportunity for Farmington as Boston Peterson pulling it through to Ashby. Ashby taken down and no foul. We play on as Farmington trying to win possession in the middle of the park. Syracuse playing out now, this time with Carden. Cheney. Back out wide to McIntosh. McIntosh taking it in. The shot into the hands of Ty Richardson. And a big opportunity for senior defender Kenyon McIntosh, who has the shot, and it goes into the hands of Richardson. And now Syracuse coming the other way. Jack Cook, it's a foot race against Haven. Taken down. Play on, says the ref. ball played in over the top. Offside is the call here on the near side. Free kick coming up for the Titans with 3 minutes left to go in regulation. Cook playing it over the top. Cleared out by Farmington, so it will be a Titans throw. Couple substitutions coming up for the visitors as Rhett Thompson and Andrik Villafana checking back in. The senior Tyler Reynolds also checking in for Riker Smith. The ball played in. Brody Carden. Reynolds, Fuentes, back out to Tyler Reynolds. Reynolds, the cross into the box, far post, the header! Not far off there from Easton Cragen. Goal kick coming up for Farmington. As surely overtime is on the back of the minds of these two head coaches. Fuentes trying to win that one back. He does. Fuentes, the freshman, trying to slip it through to Tyler Reynolds. Cleared out by Farmington. Mac Jensen just boots one over the top. It goes out of bounds. This time for a Titans throw. Landon Merrill to take the throw in for Syracuse. Over the top, it's Reynolds. Intercepted, and now coming the other way with Boston Peterson. Peterson, big play. It's still Boston Peterson. Takes the final deflection off a Titan. 40 seconds left, and the home side is getting into it. Stetler to McIntosh. McIntosh, the cross, it's low near the top of the 18. Here comes Cheney trying to chase, cleared out by Landon Merrill. 20 seconds left on the clock. Can Farmington do anything here to break the deadlock in the dying seconds? McIntosh cleared out by Fuentes. And with 2 seconds left, that'll do it. It's the end of regulation. This one's going to overtime as a spot in the semifinals in the Final Four as Zions Bank Stadium is still up for grabs. It's 0-0 at full time. We're going to take a quick step away here on the Rewind Sports Network, as always presented by Heidemann Associates. Stick with us for overtime action when we return. Welcome back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Annapolis, and we're here at Farmington High School, bringing you 6A quarterfinal action between the Farmington Phoenix and the Syracuse Titans. We've played 80, and we're still deadlocked at 0-0. We're going to OT as the 4th seed Farmington and the 12th seed Syracuse battle it out for a spot in the Final Four next week at Zions Bank Stadium. Both sides playing very good and very well. Both sides having opportunities. It's Syracuse, who had the clear one late in the second half. Jack Cook, who rise for a header, putting it just wide of Davis Wadsworth's post. And Chase Ashby and the Farmington attack also with some good opportunities, but Ty Richardson, the goalkeeper for the Syracuse Titans, coming up big with some important saves in the second half. Both defenses also playing a very good game, making sure nothing gets in behind. And we'll see who has the edge here in overtime. The last time these two teams played, it ended up going to overtime, where the Farmington Phoenix were able to edge out a 2-1 win. And we'll see if Farmington can continue that trend. Or will it be the 12th seed Syracuse to give the 4th seed the upset here in the quarterfinals as we're underway? Farmington get us started as Hellquist looking to put a ball in over the top. Won by Jackson Cheney. Cheney in through behind to Ashby. Ashby with an opportunity. Out comes Richardson with a big save to deny Ashby. And right off the bat, Farmington trying to get that goal, that golden goal that would put them into Zions Bank Stadium. But Ty Richardson has other ideas. It's now Boston Peterson in possession. Ashby, nice little back heel back to Peterson. Peterson near the top of the 18, the cross cleared out by Syracuse. Won by Jack Cook. Cook against Stetler, and Stetler steps up big. Ball played in over the top. Cragen given chase, and that one goes out for a Farmington goal kick. Played quickly to Peterson, and now McIntosh in possession for the Phoenix. As that ball takes a deflection, and McFarland can't control and bring it in. Ashby wins it back. It's now Jank. Out wide to Cheney. Cheney trying to cross it in. It's a low driven cross, and Fuentes clears. Throw in coming up for the home side. And cleared out by the Titans. It's now Riken Hamlin in possession as he just clears that one out. And goes all the way out for a Farmington goal kick. Peterson clears. Cooper Eddy to Cragen. Cragen brings it down well. Out wide to Hamlin. Hamlin trying to get a shot from distance into the hands of Wadsworth. No trouble there for the Farmington goalkeeper. Cragen loses out possession, so will be a throw-in for the Phoenix. Peterson who brings it down. And Boston Peterson still in possession for Farmington. Back to Hellquist. Hellquist playing it. And Cooper Eddy intercepts. Cragen taken down late. And it's going to go out for a Syracuse throw. The ref played. And a yellow card, the first yellow card of the game, comes in overtime, and it's to the captain, Chase Ashby. So it comes off of Ashby, and it will be a yellow card to Hellquist. And it's Austin Judd who checks in after the yellow card. Throw-in coming up for the Syracuse Titans. Hamlin, deep into the box. Takes a couple of deflections in front of goal. Out now for a Titans corner kick. And the visitors with a big opportunity to go ahead in overtime off the set piece opportunity. It's going to be Ryken Hamlin to take for Syracuse. The cross into the box, far post. Takes a header. Out comes Wadsworth. Still out with Fuentes, and then into the hands of Davis Wadsworth. As those deflections have been dangerous tonight for Syracuse. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the visitors. It's going to be Easton Cragen to take the throw in for Syracuse. Smith gets ahead on it. Peterson clears. Smith wins it back near the middle of the park. Villafaña battling out possession, and a foul called against Syracuse. McIntosh up to Jenk. Ashby taking it out to the wing. Ashby gets around McFarland and then taken down by McFarland. As we see our second yellow card. And this one to the captain, James McFarland. And a big free kick, a dangerous free kick coming up for the Phoenix. As Stetler getting set to take. Ball played in by Stetler. Takes a deflection and then cleared out by Fuentes. And it's now Reynolds coming the other way for Syracuse. Tyler Reynolds cuts inside. Looking out wide for Hamlin. Big step from McIntosh to clear. Throw in coming up for the visitors. As well as a substitution for Syracuse. It's Easton Cragen who checks back in. And then for the home side, Hellquist checking back in for Austin Judd. Cheney turns. Cleared out by Haven. Ashby gets ahead. Mac Jensen wins possession back. And he goes out of bounds for a Syracuse throw. Cleared out by Jaden Peterson. Boston Peterson looking to play that ball in over the top to Ashby. Ashby to Chase. Gets past Cooper Eddy. Trying to cut back inside and cleared out by Syracuse. Back out wide to Peterson. Boston Peterson taking it in near the top of the 18. Crossed into the box. Cleared out by Eddy. Stetler gets ahead on it but can't connect with Peterson. Out for a Syracuse throw. Substitutions again coming up for the visitors as Ryken Smith heads to the bench for a breather, and Ryken Hamlin checking in. Fuentes against Stetler. Comes off of Fuentes, and so we'll be throwing for Farmington with 2 minutes left in this period of overtime. Cragen. Cleared out by Haven. Jensen can't bring it in, and now he does. He collects. Jensen, the cross. Nice switch of play there to Jank. Opportunity for Farmington as Cole Jank trying to get around Merrill. Good defensive play there from Merrill. Out wide to McIntosh. The cross comes off of Merrill. And a corner kick coming up for the home side. Set piece opportunity coming up for Farmington as the cross into the box from McIntosh. Far post. Peterson can't connect. And it goes out for a goal kick. .50 seconds left on the clock for this period of overtime. McIntosh takes a couple of bounces and finally cleared out by Stetler. Jensen to Ashby. Ashby out wide to Peterson. And here comes Boston Peterson with a big opportunity. Rhett Thompson closes him down well. Still Peterson in possession. And cleared out by the Titans. Cheney with a throw. Boston Peterson. The cross takes a deflection and cleared out by Eddie. 9 seconds left. Can Jack Cook do something here for the Titans as Reynolds, the shot! Can't put it on frame, and that'll do it for this period of overtime. Still deadlocked at 0-0. We're heading to another period of OT here on the Rewind Sports Network, as always presented by Heidemann Associates. And stick with us for more action when we return. I want to bring you back into Farmington High School, where it's the 4th seed Farmington taking on the 12th seed Syracuse. And we are still level as we head to a second period of overtime. And we'll see who can get the goal to break the deadlock in this period of overtime, or if we have a penalty shootout in our future. Getting ready to kick things off again. It's going to be Syracuse who gets the ball rolling in this second period of OT. And we are underway for another period of overtime as Syracuse get us rolling. Tyler Reynolds taken down by Austin Judd. It's going to bring up a free kick for the visitors. And a dangerous set piece opportunity coming up for the Titans. It's going to be Ryken Hamlin to take the free kick. Hamlin plays it in over the top, looking far post. Davis Wadsworth has to come out, get a hand on it, and then collects well. As the referee We'll check on Davis here. It's been a back and forth, even game here at Farmington. And after the check on Wadsworth, the ball gets back into play. Has Peterson out wide. It's Dayton Patrick. Into Peterson. Peterson back out wide to McIntosh. And it's now Tyler Reynolds on the counter. Reynolds for the Titans, trying to find Cook underneath. Cook ends up winning that one back, taken down. And back into the hands of Wadsworth. No call. As we continue, it's now Farmington trying to hit on the other end with Judd, who plays it through. It's McIntosh. McIntosh, the cross into the box underneath. And it goes out for a goal kick. End-to-end action early here in double OT. And we got some substitutions coming up for the home side. It's going to be Ashby who checks in, as well as Cole Jank. On the other side, it's going to be Riker Smith who checks in for Riken Hamlin. Goal kick coming up for Ty Richardson. Cleared out by Syracuse. Fuentes. The freshman, Giovanni Fuentes, taking it out wide. Stetler intercepts well, coming the other way with Patrick. Goes out of bounds for a Farmington throw. And Cole Jank does a good job of keeping that one in bounds. One back by Syracuse. It's now Cragen. Easton Cragen, one back by Stetler. Still an opportunity for Syracuse. And now Fuentes loses out possession. Throw in for Farmington as Patrick trying to play one in over the top to Ashby. McFarland trying to win that one back. Out wide to Boston Peterson. Peterson in possession near the top of the 18. Peterson taking it in. And Thompson with a nice defensive step to clear. Corner kick. Or excuse me, a throw-in coming up for Farmington. Played in quickly to Patrick. Patrick back out to Peterson. Cleared out by Syracuse. Fuentes wins back possession. Takes a deflection off of Hellquist, so it will be a throw-in for the visitors. .543 left to go. Hamlin comes in late. No whistle from the ref as we play on. Cleared out by Peterson. Over the top. Ashby trying to connect. Ashby, big save there from Ty Richardson. Ashby trying to play that around Richardson, but Richardson holds his ground, reads well, and denies Ashby from getting on the board. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Phoenix. Thrown in by McIntosh. And it goes out of bounds. Again for a Farmington throw. Ashby in possession. Jank, the cross into the box. Thompson clears out well. One back by Farmington. Villafaña steps. Possession with the Titans as Reynolds tries to get around his man. Villafaña. And a foul called against the home side. Out wide to Thompson. McFarland controlling in the middle of the park. Trying to play it out wide. Stolen by Jank. Over the top. It's going to be Landon Merrill. Landon Merrill lose out possession as McIntosh with the high press. Ashby trying to take it in. And then Merrill, who recovers well and clears out for the Farmington throw. Substitutions coming up for the home side as Jackson Cheney checking back in. It's going to be Patrick heading out for a breather. Throw in for the home side. Played quickly to Jank and then cleared out by Merrill. Riker Smith trying to hit on a quick counter now is Smith. Smith loses out possession as Stetler wins it back. Stetler out wide to Jank. Jank taking it up the wing. Cutting into the box. Still Jank. Takes a deflection and into the hands of Ty Richardson. As we approach 3 minutes left in double overtime. Richardson clears for the Titans. Ball won back by Farmington and then cleared out by Merrill. One goes out of bounds. Phoenix throw. Peterson to Cheney. Cheney out wide to Jank. Opportunity as Cole Jank taking it in. Jank, still Jank on the ball. The shot wide of the post. Big opportunity for the home side to get ahead as Cole Jank gets the shot off looking for that top corner. And goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Syracuse. Richardson to clear. Fuentes gets ahead. It's Cook. Cook back out to Fuentes. Big step there from Haven. And it's going to be a foul called against the home side. And a big set piece opportunity coming up for the Titans to try to score the goal with 1:25 left. It's going to be the captain, Riken Hamlin, to take. Hamlin floats one in, looking near post, cleared out by Farmington. Still Syracuse in possession with Villafaña taking it, and it goes out of bounds for the goal kick. Nice defensive read to just close down the angle, not allowing Villafaña to cross it into the box. Cragen wins it back in the middle of the park, and then Ashby picks it off. And it's now Chase Ashby coming the other way for the Phoenix. And a foul called against the Titans. With 37 seconds left on the clock. Free kick coming up for Farmington. what could be one of the final plays of the game. It's going to be Stetler to take. Stetler floats one in, far post, gets a knee off the post! Unbelievable! As Peterson gets his knee, and it comes off of Richardson's post and cleared out by Syracuse. And Peterson seems to be cramping up after the play. And with 16 seconds left on the clock, that could have been it for Farmington. That's twice now off the post today from Farmington. Early in the first half, Chase Ashby, who tried to tuck one in to the bottom corner, came off the post, and now here off the free kick, off the set piece opportunity, another one that comes crashing off of Ty Richardson's goalpost. Throw in coming up for Farmington. "16 seconds left." Cross in from Peterson, cleared out by Syracuse. Fuentes trying to battle out possession. One back by Farmington, over the top, and the offside flag is raised on the near side, and that'll do it. They couldn't be separated after 80. They couldn't be separated after 2 periods of overtime. And so this one will be defined from 12 yards out. We're going to take a quick step away on the Rewind Sports Network. As always, presented by Heinemann Associates. Stick with us for the penalty shootout when we return. Welcome back into Farmington High School. We got the 4th seed Farmington Phoenix taking on the 12th seed Syracuse Titans here in this quarterfinal with an opportunity to fight for a spot in the Final Four. And this one had the potential to go the distance, and it has. After 80 minutes, the two teams could not be separated. After 2 periods of overtime, they could not be separated. 0-0 at full time. We head to 12 yards out to the penalty spot to decide which of these two teams, these two Region 1 teams, will be heading to Zions Bank Stadium next week. Getting ready to get things started here at the shootout. And they will be shooting towards the south goal, or at the south goal. And also a thing to note, there has been a change of goalkeepers for Syracuse. Ty Richardson will not be the shot stopper after having and making some big saves throughout this one. It's going to be Austin Packer, the junior goalkeeper, who steps up for Syracuse. Davis Wadsworth still underneath the sticks for Farmington, and it is going to be the Farmington Phoenix who will take the first PK. Looks like it's going to be Boston Peterson who will step up first. The referee is here just giving the final instructions to the goalkeepers as we get ready for the shootout here at Farmington High. The senior, Boston Peterson, to take the shot. It's in. The home side lead as Boston Peterson dinks it off the top post and is able to get it into the back of the net. 1-0 here in the shootout. And the home side bringing the noise, getting into it as Riker Smith steps up for the visitors. It's Smith, the shot, it's in! Ties it up. One on the shootout. And it's the captain, Coleman Stetler, who steps up for Farmington for the second PK. It's Stetler. It's in. Nice PK, just tucks it into the top corner. Austin Packer guessed right, but it's 2-1 in the shootout. As Jack Cook steps up for the Titans. To tie things up, senior Jack Cook. And again, it's the Phoenix fans who get loud. From 12 yards out, buries it off the post. Big penalty taken there from Jack Cook to keep things tied. And it's now Chase Ashby who will step up for Farmington. It's the junior. Ashby takes a shot, tucks it into the bottom corner, and gives the partial advantage to the Phoenix again. Easton Cragen, that's Riken Hamlin, who's next for the Titans to respond. To tie things up, it's the big captain, Riken Hamlin. From 12 yards out, the shot, it's in! All tied up at threes. Jackson Cheney, who will step up now for the home side. Cheney, the shot, tucks it into the bottom corner. And it's a lead again for the Phoenix. For 3, the home side leads. Here comes James McFarland for Syracuse. McFarland against Davis Wadsworth. He steps up, and it's in. Ties it up at 4s. Nice penalty there from Hamlin, who just hits it into the top corner. And it's now Jaden Peterson, the senior defender, to step up and give the advantage again for Farmington. Peterson, the shot, it's in! Packer guesses right, but it's the power from Peterson that gets it into the back of the net. And a huge opportunity for the senior goalkeeper, David Wadsworth, to make himself the hero. If he saves it, or with a miss, Farmington advances. It's Easton Cragen, the sophomore for Syracuse. Steps up, the shot, it's in! Nice penalty taken there from Easton Cragen, and we're tied up at 5. It's going to be Colston Hellquist to step up for the Phoenix. Hellquist with a left-footed shot to give Farmington the lead again. Steps up, and it's a big save, Packer! He denies Hellquist from the spot. And it's now Brody Carden to step up. Can he put the 12th seed into the Final Four? Another left-footed shot. Carden against Wadsworth. Brody Carden steps up. It's in! It's the Titans who take down number 4. And it's Syracuse who moves on and will be heading to Zions Bank next week in a semifinal matchup. It's the save from Packer that will make the difference in the shootout. 6-5 the final score, and number 12 moves on. That's going to do it for us here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Make sure to stick with us for lacrosse action coming up next. From Alex Annapolis, Vince Francis on the camera, and the entire Rewind Sports family, we thank you for watching. Have a good night.